Now, this can be hard to stomach, but sometimes you just gotta let people talk about you. Tell them kick rocks. They think they blackballing you when you actually blackballing them. Because when they talk about you, they don't know you, and you gotta deal with that, and that hurts. You know, you gotta deal with that internally. Man, I've been called a lot of names. A lot of names. Who cares what other people think? I know that's easier said than done, but usually it's only hard because there's something in you that's not willing to accept yourself. So you're looking for validation from other people. I know it's not very comfortable at all. I've seen people rejected in a lot of ways. I used to ride the bus to law school. But while they're talking about you, while they're lying and spreading rumors and gossip, you just keep chiseling away at your personal growth and your professional development. You can't do nothing about it. You can stand up and down, scream up and down, and try to get people to believe it, but what good is it gonna do? It's just going to hurt your heart, hurt your mind, hurt your soul, hold you back, make you make stupid decisions. When you're different or people treat you differently, it can feel like you aren't enough. You're enough. You can feel like you just don't fit in, and because you don't fit in, you're not worthy of love. I was called Uncle Tom one time, which hurt really bad, knowing how deeply my soul resonated with Malcolm X. First book I ever read was the autobiography of Malcolm X. It's one of the hardest things to get comfortable with, is not fitting in. But me, I've been weird my whole life. The one they used to call me in school when they wanted to pick on me, now cover your ears. It was retardo. I always think that one's funny, but I know that R word is not nice. There ain't nothing wrong with being blackballed from a community, from an organization, from a group, which is better than being blackmailed, let me just say. That's a whole lot better than being blackmailed, especially when you love yourself. Because when it's all said and done, you're gonna become a fine piece of art. All the lies and the gossip very well could put them in hot water and their organization. It's hard for folks to keep lying on you for too long. They just can't. It gets to a point where lying on you becomes dangerous to them. I think people forget that, especially when they act under the organization. I don't know why you would want to do that, why you'd compromise your freedom or the reputation of your organization. I like being a little weird. I play a lot of chess, read a lot of books. I don't conform to stereotypes. For a petty game of schoolyard gossip. And don't sell your integrity for peanuts. It's not worth it. In fact, there's not much that is worth your integrity. All you have in this world is your word and your growth. Stupid, that one always sucked. I've already told y'all I was called stupid so much I thought it was my name. But the positive I got out of that was I developed a passion for education. I developed a need to prove to myself and erase that name I was called. I had to prove to myself I was smart enough. So went and got my bachelor's on my own, got my law degree on my own. I do a lot of teaching, a lot of talking, as you can see. Yeah, that name sucked. Sometimes it's a blessing to be blackballed because the truth is easy to remember. It's hard to remember falsities. It's hard to remember lies. It's hard to remember scamming, fraud, who did what, when. I didn't have a car. 2 hours to law school, 2 hours home from law school. I used that time for study, of course, which was great. But I can remember sitting on a bus one day, and there was this young African-American male. He was dressed up like slacks, shirt and tie. Yeah, it's hard to stomach, it's hard to endure, but let them talk, let them gossip. Keep chiseling away at yourself. Keep standing in your power. It's gotta be gangster. It's gotta be gangster in a way that is understanding of what that person must be dealing with or what they had to go through or where they might be in their life. Another name that hurt, Judas. I was a teenager, I think, and I was tired of the back and forth with my mother, us getting our ass kicked, getting abused, me getting abused, and then she'd up and say we leaving in the middle of the night, and I just got tired of that shit. So I stayed with my abuser this one go round. It wasn't any better. No, he didn't put hands on me. He treated me like I was Cinderella. I didn't get to do nothing but clean the house. That's all I got to do. You know, she came back to the house Probably a week later, it wasn't very long. Opened the door, I'm happy to see my mom. Glad she came back. She looked at me, first thing she said, "You're my fucking Judas." That stuck with me. Because they ain't on your level. You don't want to be a part of them anyway. At some point, you got to move on in your life and just know, just like you were hurt or just like people wanted to treat you, you got to have just as much of that side in you that's willing to not allow that. See, your light irritates their demons. My light's irritated demons in my family for a long time. But I don't back down from no demons. I never have, and I never will. Wasn't put together very well, but that's okay. And then there were these other two young boys behind them, and I watched them make so much fun of this kid. Keep standing on your truth, because eventually it's all gonna come out. Lies don't last, and they cost a whole hell of a lot. I watched them just clown this kid, and I thought to myself, how small must their brain be? But the truth is free. Lies will get you caught up. Plus, it's hard to keep them. Can't remember them all. You can call me a demon slayer. You know the truth, right? In your heart, you know what's reality and what's real and what's not. You got to be willing to stand on that. That somebody, they have no idea, they don't even know. They would make fun of him just for his appearance. It's a sad thing. Truth's easy to remember because it's the truth. So, people talk shit on you. People soil your name. Just keep working on yourself. When the truth comes out, you'll stand there as a brilliant masterpiece. Definitely a curse breaker. So let them talk. I mean, it is what it is. You are enough, my friend.